Father, forgive me. I am a worm.
We're communicating.
Wee-hee! We're gonna make it. Just take your time, four-wheel drive going up the hill. How are y'all liking the drive so far? Yeah, I'd just like to tell you that I've got this little video that I'm making here, but I wanted to get the definition of anti-theist down here because I thought it important, and tell you what perspective it is. Well, anti-theism, sometimes it's, by theists, a lot of times consider it to be a pejorative as a militant thing, but it's not. It's often wrongly confused for or strawmanned into rallying for various persecution kind of conspiracies against the faithful. You know, they try and put it that way, but anti-theism is the belief that theism or religion is harmful to society and people, and that even if theistic views were true, they would be undesirable. Anti-theism. That's it. Thanks. Hey, Johnny Drivebye here. I've got a couple things to say today. I was raised by, well, not atheist parents, but very secular parents. They believed in raising me and my brother. My brother and I were raised to make our own decisions without any interference on having somebody indoctrinate us into believing either being an atheist, which is really, you don't raise somebody to be an atheist, you just raise them. So we weren't surrounded by dogmatic beliefs in our family. I mean, outside of my cousins and stuff were raised that way a little bit, some of them. Well, this kind of gets me to the subject of anti-theism, and I think I have a good perspective on this because I have a first-hand knowledge of being someone that grew up without having to believe. Let's put it this way, my brother and I have never believed. In fact, I think it was Christmas in 2016, just a little while ago. My brother's 46, he's younger than me, and he asked me, "What's this crucifixion thing?" And I said, "You mean about Jesus?" And well, basically, let's put it this way. All he knows is Jesus is a name of a guy in the Bible. He doesn't know anything about it. And that's the way we were raised, to not even think about it, make up our own minds. That was my mom's attitude. She wanted to raise us that way. Well, it turns out we both are non-believers. And, well, I'd like to say, when it comes to anti-theism, I think there's this is the bridge that can be built, the foundation for the bridge that can be built on getting to common ground with Christians or believers. Since, well, let's put it this way, I've grown up hearing all my Christian friends tell me they believe in God, but they don't like the church that they attend. Well, isn't this part of the absurdity of believing in God? Because look at all the denominations that are out there. If you're an atheist, you already know that. And I want to get something straight here. The definition of anti-theist has been really just rung out there big time lately. I want to get my take on it because I consider myself an anti-theist. That is how I define myself. I don't think any religious doctrine is good. I plain and simply don't. But an anti-theist, that is what they purport to do. I don't think religious doctrine should be used to make our decisions in our society. It's probably harmful, and that's what it is. An anti-theist isn't someone that's going to go out and try and deconvert people. I'd rather have a Christian say that they believe in that, but they don't want religion in the government. I think we all have common ground there, and that is where the common ground should be emphasized on. Well, I'm pretty sure I got my point across here. I would like to say we got to try and do this more, and let's try and recruit the Christians to get on our side. To understand, that's the important thing. Like people like Dean Esme and his ilk. I'm gonna do a video on him later today. I just watched a video from Prometheus The Profit, and it sort of inspired me to do this, I guess. So, yeah, Dean Esme and people like him, they're kind of atheists in their own way, but he'll never admit that. I would like to just end this here, I guess, because I think I made my point. I would like to get more of us on that boat of trying to recruit across the aisle, so to speak. I think we're all on the same side on that. I think we all need to realize that we can't just sit there talking about whether or not God exists. That's a debate in itself. But when it comes to anti-theist, it doesn't even fit in with atheist. It's not atheist. It's not. You can be a theist and be an anti-theist. I know a lot of them. I know them. I've seen them firsthand. And those are the people that we've got to get, because I think it's going to help those people realize the absurdity of the belief in God in that sense, because of all the different denominations, how many people make up different stories, how many different gods there are, it's all just thoughts in their heads. All right, I'm out of here. Subscribe to my channel if you like this stuff. I'll be here making videos. That's all I'm going to do. All right, later.
I have something to say. It's better to burn out than to fade away.